Wherever your boating adventures take you, cruising around inland lakes or cresting waves on the open seas, you will enjoy the trip even more with your Garmin chart plotter on board. The GPS Map 232, 182, 182C, 176, and 176C are rugged, hard-working marine chart plotters suited for inland or offshore applications. The GPS Map 176, which is available in either a color or grayscale display, has a portable design, so it easily goes to your vehicle. These units are built on Garmin's proven GPS receiver technology. They're extremely accurate in pinpointing your location because they are WAAS capable. Set of satellites to give you accuracy of better than 3 meters on average. You don't need any extra equipment or have to understand how WAAS works to benefit from the technology. Just know that your chart plotter will report your position with great accuracy. If you want to learn more about WAAS, check out the WAAS section at Garmin.com. Before we learn how your chart plotter can help you stay on course, let's look at how GPS technology works. Welcome to the world of Garmin GPS. Satellite navigation systems that can take you wherever you want to go. GPS, or Global Positioning System, is the technology that uses satellite signals to pinpoint your exact location anywhere in the world, on land, sea, or air. The U.S. Department of Defense operates the system of 24 satellites. Once a GPS receiver locks onto at least 3 satellites, it begins to calculate the user's position. It needs to be locked onto at least 4 satellites to give a 3D position, which means it's calculating altitude along with latitude and longitude. The GPS unit can display the position on an electronic map, which is constantly changing as the user's position changes. GPS receivers that are WAAS capable are extremely accurate. For users in North America, where the signals are currently available, WAAS-capable receivers can pinpoint your position within 3 meters 95% of the time. WAAS is a system of satellites and ground stations that provide GPS signal corrections. No additional equipment or fees are required to take advantage of WAAS. A GPS works in any weather conditions, anywhere in the world, 24 hours a day. GPS signals won't penetrate buildings, metal, rocks, or heavy tree cover, but the signals will travel through things like car windshields and bimini tops. For best performance, the receiver should have a clear view of the sky. There are no subscription fees or setup charges to use a GPS. Garmin is the leading manufacturer of GPS units used by pilots, hikers, bikers, mariners, fishing enthusiasts, hunters, and anyone who just wants to get from here to there and back again without getting lost. We're going to cover the most important features of your chart plotter, so you'll be ready to take it out on the water and use the basic navigation functions. This video was produced by people from Garmin who made your chart plotter and know the product best. We've divided this video into several sections, so if you need to come back and review a topic at another time, you can quickly find your spot. Before you can take your chart plotter out on the water and expect great things from it, you have to take a little time to properly mount the unit and install the external antenna. Now, the 176 has a detachable antenna, so it requires no additional setup. Also, if you purchase the GPS Map 182 with built-in antenna, you won't have to go through the following steps. Mount the antenna in a location that has a clear, unobstructed view of the sky. Do not mount it where it will be shaded by a mast or other structure on the boat. And do not mount it in your boat's cabin if it has a metal or wood roof. Screw the antenna directly onto a 1-inch by 14-thread antenna mount, which you can find at most marine dealers. Now route the cable to the location where you're going to mount the chart plotter. Be sure to use the appropriate fasteners and sealants to secure the cable along the way. Garmin chart plotters are rugged and waterproof, so you can mount them in exposed locations or right at the nav station. All of the chart plotters we're demonstrating come with an adjustable mounting bracket that can be used for surface or overhead mounting. When mounting the 182 or 232, leave at least 3 inches of clearance behind the case to allow room to connect the external antenna and power cables. If you have the 182 with built-in antenna, mount it in a location that has the clearest view of the sky. Now simply mark and drill the mounting holes for the bracket. You can easily slip your chart plotter into the bracket and remove it whenever needed. To remove the 176 unit from its mount, just push back the lock button, depress one side of the bracket, and remove the unit. If you'll be using the 176 in your vehicle base,